Hey guys, Dr. Josh McClain here at Body Rejuvenation. I hope you're having a great day. So we are going to run through the wrestling wheel real quick. So really what the wrestling wheel is designed to do is break wrestling down into some critical areas of focus, right? And when we do this, every time that I hear somebody say, I want to win a state title, I want to do this, like everything has to lead up to that, right? Like there's not just one thing you do to all of a sudden go win a state title. So this wrestling wheel will really help guide you through that process. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab a pen, a color, markers, whatever you want to do, and you're going to start from the inside being 0, I am not confident in this area at all, to 5 being I have perfected this whole domain or this focus, right? So I'm just going to trace the line in between there for what I think I am at each level. For me, obviously, I'm not perfect, right? And this is a point of the wheel, is to identify some of those limitations and some of those areas of focus that you need to spend a little bit more time to help balance out your wheel. So then we start going down here to the questions down below, and it says, will your wheel roll efficiently? Yes or no? And when you look at this, sometimes you're in here, the next one's out here, the next one you're out 5, you're back at 2, you're in at 1. And when you look at that as a full circle of all those lines you just made, you will see it's not going to roll efficiently. If it does, great. Can I make everything better? Can I make my wheel altogether better? Or is it all in here in this tight little circle, right? So that's our goal, is to keep enhancing every focus here on this sheet. Now we're going to pick our lowest 2 and we're going to focus on those for the next quarter. And what I mean by this is whenever I'm doing this for wrestlers, right, I always look at wrestling as 4 quarters. I've got in season, I've got postseason, I've got summer or in between, and then I've got preseason. So there's kind of a 3-month window that I go and train through, and then we reassess this every 3 months to see if we've improved in those areas. Scrolling down below here, all I want you to do is to write in what we call a leading indicator. And what I mean by this is a lot of times people say, I want to win state, right? Well, that's great, but that's a lagging indicator, which means that it doesn't, I do not know if I'm going to win state unless I get to the state finals and I finally win that match, right? Like now I know the result of that. But the leading indicators let me know that I'm on the way of winning state. And what I mean by that is if every day I know that I need to train 2 times a day, right? Now, that's something I can look at a daily basis and say, hey, I put 60 minutes in 2 times a day. Nobody else in the country is doing that. So now I know I'm ahead of my competition. I know that I'm on track to start winning that state title. It might be a technique thing. Hey, man, I need to get 2 shots that are unbelievably sound so that nobody can stop them, and I need a solid defense. So what do I mean by that? I need to go into the wrestling room. I need to perfect the technique of those 2 shots over and over and over, thousands of reps, and work on my defensive positioning as well, then back into my offensive, right? Having that understanding of where you need to focus your energy for your technique or for your strength, your endurance, like whatever it may be, is going to be critical. So I want you to write down leading indicators that you will be able to use daily and be able to track daily to make sure that you're on the route to being the best wrestler possible. I hope that makes sense. And if you guys have any questions, by all means, reach out. Otherwise, we'll talk soon.